Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Christopher's Entertainment Blog. I am your host, Chris, and welcome to another review video for The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 14, entitled Twice as Far. I have to tell you, this episode was kind of interesting. It was a little flat and just kind of straightforward, just not much going on at first. It was really showing them on their basically they're getting used to their daily routines of what they have to do in Alexandria during the day or whatever with the different work shifts and everything. So it really showed them getting very used to what they have to do on a daily basis. That they're very at ease or very content with where they're at in Alexandria. So, and that can be quite bad too. Even though they have Sasha up there manning the post, I mean, I think once they get really settled in and used to this daily routine, um, I think they're going to be taken over quite easily by the saviors, who we know is going to come for them. We know who's going to come for them. But I have to say, I thought this episode was overall. I thought it was an okay episode. It wasn't fantastic or anything, not like some of the other episodes they've had in the past few weeks, like or since the break, because all those episodes have been fantastic. This episode was a little low key and a little flat, but overall, I didn't mind it. I still thought it was okay. I really liked having Denise in a central role in this episode because I said in the last episode or two ago or whatever that she really her character is kind of worthless or useless. I mean, they didn't only the only thing she's done is being the doctor. She's helped out, but that's about it. She's not hasn't really contributed in any other way. So I was really happy that they actually put her out there in a centralized role for once. And I was like, wow, they're really going to do something with this character finally. And we got to find out she had a brother, Dennis. I didn't know that. And she finally got her orange soda. That the whole scene at the end, that could have been that was the breaking point right there. If she wouldn't have stopped and tried to get that soda, she'd probably be still alive. But that was probably the one negative I had too about this whole thing with her, is that I was happy that they finally did something with her, but I was also like, why is she going along? It just didn't make any sense. It really felt out of place to me that they were bringing her along. She said, "Oh, I have to identify the medication." Okay, but once they got to where they were and they found the medication, they didn't even need her because they took all the medication that was there, so they didn't need her anyway. I really felt like she is the only doctor they have. She's the only one that can save their lives, potentially. Um, so it really felt wrong. It was really a stupid move to have her come along in the first place, and it proved fatal in the end. It proved fatal. I figured something was going to go wrong at some point. That whole end scene where Denise gets it right through the eye. She had a great speech too. It was a great emotional speech saying about Rosita, about how she was brought her along because she's alone. She needs somebody, and she brought Daryl because he reminds her of her brother. So yeah, it was a great speech, and then it was just like bam, right through the eye, and I was like, wow, okay, we have the doctor for this group is gone now. I mean, how is this going to impact the rest of the team, the rest of the group? I mean, it's not going to go so well. It's not going to go so well when they. What about with Maggie and the baby? I mean, who's going to deliver the baby now? I mean, that's going and then also on top of that, we have Carol leaving. So now Carol's gone as well. So yeah, and she was like the mother of the whole group, and she's going through some mental issues. That's like another negative I have too. Uh, is that I couldn't understand why Carol left at the end. I'm like, why is she leaving? She's going through some issues, but why is she leaving this group? She had a roof over her head, she had food, a place to stay, all that, and now she's just going to leave and go off on her own into the wilderness or something. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me either. I'm sure that will probably help at some point when the saviors come in or whatever, but I'm sure Carol will be there to help them. But I really enjoyed the Eugene finding his place in the group and finding that facility to make the bullets. That was kind of cool. But for me, the whole episode, the best part of the episode, obviously, was that gun battle at the end. The gun battle at the end with that Dwight character finally coming back to haunt Daryl. He should have killed him when he had the chance. He even said that in this episode. But coming back to bite him, really, that this Dwight is he's with the Saviors, and he is going to come after them. He wanted to use Daryl and Rosita to get into Alexandria to get their stash of weapons or whatever. So this is only the first part of them being going to be attacked by this group, because I'm sure he's going to go back to Negan or whatever, and he's going to tell them where they're at. So yeah, guys, this was an interesting episode. Not a lot happening the first. There was a lot of setup in this episode. A lot of setup with the characters, and then we really got somewhere at the end where Eugene finally showed his worth and became, he's saying that he's no longer requires Abraham's protection, which he showed it at the end. Even though he got shot, I mean, he still showed that he's going to do what he has to do, and he's actually learning along the way. Eugene's a very smart guy. So yeah, but yeah, guys, I overall I really enjoyed the episode. There's a few weird things happening here with Carol and why bring Denise along. That's going to be interesting too to find out what happens with Tara. I believe what's that going to do for her now to find out that that Denise is gone, and once she comes back from her run, Tara is going to find out, wow, Denise is gone. I mean, how did that happen? That's going to be a heartbreaking moment, I'm sure. But overall, guys, enjoyed the episode. Hey, guys, please write in the comments below what you liked about the episode or what you didn't like about the episode. But that will do it for me for this week and for another review of The Walking Dead. I will see you guys next week. Until then, take it easy.